Hi everyone, I'm Kate and this is Mia, and today we are going to be recapping Taylor's version of Red. So I have a few questions for Mia today. As our school's Swifties, we would love to share our opinions with you guys and kind of predict what's going to happen with Taylor Swift in the next couple of months. Yeah, Mia, would you like to define what a vault track is?
A vault track is a song that she wrote around the time that the album was first released. So if Red was released in 2012, she wrote these songs for Red in 2012, but they didn't make it on the final cut of the album. Okay. So now she's re-releasing it.
Also, would you like to explain what Taylor's version is and
sure
why she's re-recording?
Taylor's version is like her ownership over her own songs, because in her previous management, she wanted to buy back all of the music that she had written, but she wasn't able to, so she's re-releasing all of the music that she wrote, so it's under her name, so she can perform it and get all of the money.
So my first question for you is, what were your initial thoughts on the re-recorded album?
My initial thoughts, well, I was like panicking first because it came out on Apple Music before it came out on Spotify. And I don't have Apple Music, and I was like, wait, when is it gonna come out for everybody else? So I was kind of like in a state of panic when it first came out. But then when I got into listening, I was just like so emotional. Like,
oh no,
that probably sounds so sad, but
no, like, fair. It's a good mix of happy and sad songs.
Because I feel like Red, like for Fearless, it was a little bit like, I do love Fearless, but it's harder to relate to when you were born in 2004 because it came out like almost around that time exactly. But Red was 2012, right?
Yeah.
So that's like definitely more something that I grew up listening to. So there's a lot more songs that I'm like so used to hearing. So, like, hearing her mature voice with it was just super cool.
I agree. I was also panicking when my friends were texting me that they were listening to it, and I didn't have Apple Music, so, like, 20 minutes later, I was able to listen to it. But, so could you rank your favorite vault tracks in order? And we have them starting there, going down.
I mean, I'm basic, so All Too Well 10-minute version.
Okay,
it's definitely number one.
Yeah.
And then Nothing New featuring Phoebe Bridgers is so good. It's so unrelatable right now. I'm not old enough to relate to it, but it's so good. I love Better Man. I think it's really good. I was surprised how much I like Babe.
Oh, that song is so good. Yeah.
I actually it came out before, but because it was on Spotify before, but I loved listening to it before. I really like I Bet You Think About Me. Yeah. It's so fun. Actually, unpopular opinion, I really like Run.
Oh, really? Okay,
I think it's really cute, and I think it works for, like, with Ed Sheeran, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like Message in a Bottle. I have not listened to, Forever Winter or The Very First Night as much.
Yeah, so I definitely agree. I think that the vault tracks, she did a really good job of making, like, some more upbeat and other sad ones, because I was kind of expecting them all to be, a little more, like, sad and kind of quieter, like, I don't know, I was really impressed. I did not think that she was going to release this many vault tracks.
There are so many.
There are so many, and it's like basically a whole new album. But yeah, no, especially comparing it to Fearless, it like really, dominated.
This stuff, I feel like the vault tracks were a bigger part of Red Taylor's version than it was Fearless Taylor's version.
Also, was there a music video for the Fearless vault tracks?
No. Or they did like a lyric video.
So, which of the original songs was your favorite from Taylor's version?
I think Come Back, Be Here, or The Lucky One. Also, Ronan, I feel like this time around was so much better than the first, or I don't know, it was just so emotional this time.
That song, I don't know, there's a lot of articles too with the whole background. She did a lot of interviews about it. It's really interesting.
I actually really like Sad, Beautiful, Tragic too.
Yeah. Treacherous was so good, Taylor's version. But they're all amazing. Okay, so what were your initial thoughts on the short film?
Oh my gosh. I watched it like 6 times. I thought it was so good. And I think that like people who aren't even into Taylor, like I've watched it with a lot of people who aren't into Taylor Swift just to show it to them. And they were like, I'm not gonna watch that with you, like I don't care. And then they get into it and they actually always really like it. Yeah. Because it's like, the first opening shot, like, when they walk in through the door, it's like exactly how I pictured it when you listen to it.
Me too. And I know, it was amazing.
I'm a huge Sadie Sink fan, so I love her, and I love Dylan O'Brien. And the age gap is so uncomfortable, but it definitely needed to be done because I feel like with Taylor and Jake, people didn't really understand how nasty it was that they were together.
Yeah.
But like when you see Sadie and Dylan, there's a very obvious age gap there, and so it helps like understand.
Yeah, I especially feel like Taylor Swift is really known for kind of the depth of her lyrics and just like the symbolism that she uses, especially in Folklore and Evermore. But I don't know, I think it's really cool hearing the vault tracks and especially seeing a short film or music video kind of thing for that. It's like super interesting. Okay, my last question is, what are your predictions for the next album?
I said this earlier, I think it'll be Speak Now. There's been a lot of clues in the last couple of days. I don't know if you go on her website that often. I just ordered the poster for All Too Well.
Oh, really? That's so exciting.
And I noticed, a lot of people have noticed that there's a lot of, like, so Speak Now's color, I guess, each album kind of has a color. Red is obviously red. Yeah. Speak Now is purple. And there's, like, the pricing on, like, some of the items on the website is in purple, and it's $20.10.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
Which is weird. And also, the whole, like, music video, and, like, in every promotional thing, her nails had been red. This is gonna sound so stupid. But in the last scene of the short film, where she's signing books, her nails are purple. So that probably sounds ridiculous, but everything she does has meaning. Once you get into her, you will realize nothing is a coincidence with her.
Also, Speak Now Deluxe, she's wearing a red dress instead of purple. It's the same photo. I think they just changed the color of the dress, but I've seen a lot of people talk about how in the end of I Bet You Think About Me music video, like it looks the same. So we'll see if we're right. We'll come back when she releases her next album or re-recording and see if we're right.
Yep.
Okay, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Be sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for coming. And